So many of us grew up watching Disney movies, and every time Disney announces another live action reboot, we wait for months, sometimes honestly even years for these films. So here's a roundup of the top 7 Disney live action movies. Who doesn't love these feelings of nostalgia? I know, it's a controversial list to put together because everyone has their favorites, but I'm willing to risk that. So let's kick this off with 2017's Beauty and the Beast at number 7.
If she is the one who'll break the spell, you must finally learn to love.
Beauty and the Beast has always been an enchanting story, and with a cast like Emma Watson, Josh Gad, and Luke Evans, they got our attention. The songs were wonderful, and the movie was pretty magical. At first, it was kind of wild seeing Emma Watson star as Belle and not Hermione Granger. This live-action Beauty and the Beast was the retelling of the same classic story without too many updates, except it was much longer, coming in at 2 hours and 9 minutes. If you couldn't get enough of this one, Disney's making a Gaston origin story called Little Town with 8 episodes coming to Disney+. At number 6, we've got 2020's Mulan.
Loyal, brave, and true.
Mulan was one of my favorite Disney movies growing up, and seeing the live-action reboot of the story was pretty spectacular. It followed the story of a young woman disguising herself as a man to fight in the Imperial Army in place of her ailing father. Throw in some girl power mixed with incredible battle scenes, and can we talk about those costumes? And in 2020, no less, when we hardly got any new movies, Mulan was a treat. Moving on to 2019's The Lion King at number 5.
Run away, Simba, and never return.
The Lion King's cast included names like Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, and a little-known artist called Beyoncé. So it goes without saying that we got a killer soundtrack, not to mention Beyoncé's Black is King visual album that followed, which was everything.
Life is a set of choices.
And the Lion King film itself was visually stunning. Definitely more CGI than live action, and some called it a money grab by Disney since not much of the dialogue or songs were changed. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Rolling in at number 4 are the Maleficent movies.
Don't ruin my morning.
2014's Maleficent and 2019's Maleficent Mistress of Evil were loose cinematic adaptations of Sleeping Beauty. They star Angelina Jolie as the iconic villain with a heart, and of course, Elle Fanning as Aurora. These fun fantasy adventure films tell the backstory of the evil fairy godmother and showed us what hardened her and ultimately caused her to curse a sweet baby princess. These movies are filled with magical storytelling, over-the-top battles, and we gotta say, they did a pretty outstanding job. Up next is 2019's Aladdin at number 3.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Mena Massoud and Naomi Scott killed it as Aladdin and Jasmine. Will Smith had a very different take on the genie than Robin Williams did in the original, but you can't say he didn't go all out.
I stand by my oath, loyalty to wishes 3. I'm kidding. Watch this.
The film was a marvel, and we loved the updates like Jasmine being a modern princess refusing to be speechless. It would be hard to ever live up to the original, but it was so fun seeing the original acted out. We're here for that. On to 2016's The Jungle Book, holding the number 2 spot.
What are you doing so deep in the jungle?
Mowgli and Baloo teamed up again for a jungle adventure in this mesmerizing film. And we know it's a mix of CGI and live action, but this one was exceptional. I don't want to say it was better than the original because it's hard to compare, but what a captivating watch. Okay, we've got to top this list with Cruella at number 1.
I'm just getting started, darling.
Another villain origin story, this movie was everything. Emma Stone gave yet another performance of a lifetime and somehow made us sympathetic to a woman who hates Dalmatians. If you've seen the film, you get it. The outfits were punk rock, the music was banging, and you really felt for Cruella as you see what she went through growing up. I could watch this over-the-top tale over and over again, and I probably will. All right, and get excited because there are more Disney live-action adaptations coming your way very soon. We mentioned Gaston's origin story. There's also Cinderella featuring Camila Cabello. And Snow White just cast Rachel Zegler for the lead. The Little Mermaid is currently in production with Halle Bailey starring as Ariel, Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, and music by the one and only Lin-Manuel Miranda. Well, that's all the time we have for today, but we'd love to hear your picks. All right, for details on the upcoming live-action Snow White film, click right over here and let me know in the comments, do you agree or disagree with my choices? And what's your favorite Disney live-action movie? For now, guys, I'm your host, Carly Henderson. You can find me online at carlyhenderson_, and I hope you have a great day.